Yeah, so yeah, that it was dope though the way it was. It's long story short. All right, next up, Different World reboot is coming to Netflix. How do y'all feel? What do y'all think?
I'm excited and afraid. I'm nervous but excited.
I'm interested. I'm actually binge A Different World. Like, what was it? 6 seasons?
Yeah,
I think 5, 6. Yeah, I'm a binge.
Five. If you, I mean,
5. Okay.
I mean, it's 6 on the books, but we really start from season 2 if you really want to, and it's not a issue.
Yeah. When the white girl.
You don't need, you don't need Marissa Tomei. You don't need the first season.
The first season, was the weirdest thing is that it doesn't even look like HBCU on the first season.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It looked like Saved by the Bell of the college years.
The college years.
I mean, yeah, well, once they brought Debbie in, that's when all of that changed.
They changed it up.
Yeah, you don't need.
So you don't need season 1.
Well, I'll say this.
I'm gonna still watch it though, but
as far as Whitley is concerned, you get a lot of background on Whitley at that time. But
the full character arc.
Oh, she wasn't on there season 1?
She is on there. She's on there. Okay. Just her being this rich black girl, whatever. Like it's really shows in season 1. Like by season 2, it's almost toned down a little bit, and we know how she was the rest of the season. So it's like actually toned down a little bit, but she was extra bougie season 1, and then by season 2. Just still a little bougie, but not as bougie, and it's just that's when you realize that Whitley has what do we say? She has that generational wealth. She ain't.
Yeah. Remember we found out what season was that we found out was it 2nd or 3rd where we found out her family owned slaves.
Like one of the dorms was like named after like one of her relatives. All this, so it's like she had generational wealth. Hillary Banks had they had new money.
Their daddy came up with the judge money.
New money. That's first generation. They just knew.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time, Whitley is the richest person in black sitcom history. Like I'm talking about that not as a main character. She's the richest one.
Yeah, she had that money. She had that dough, and the other part of that is aside from knowing her, just seeing her mother on the show, seeing Dwayne and Diane Carroll,
amazing.
Because Diane Carroll at that point they ain't doing shit but collecting alimony checks. My goal in life is to sit around collecting alimony checks. And she was living good. So
living so good, she paid for a man to be her man for Thanksgiving.
Damn. Listen, okay. Whitley was never worried about a tuition payment.
It was her pride that got her when they heard if she wanted to call her daddy for real and was like, can you give us like $100,000 for a crib? And Dwayne good for it. He got a master's already engineer. She could have got it. She just was on some I'm doing this on my own type thing.
How many seasons was Denise on there?
One.
Just that one. Okay.
One in one episode. They had an episode where Kadeem and
Whitley they went to
go visit her.
Yeah.
And he found out that she married to that she had her new husband, homeboy from the Navy.
Yeah, because Dwayne.
I didn't know if they added that in there. Okay, I just remember him coming from.
That was like season 3 or 4 or something like that.
Yeah, When Dwayne saw Martin, he thought that was Theo.
Martin. Yep.
Okay.
But Denise was on one seat again. So you don't need to watch season 1 because. Yes, spinoff, but most people, if you came in around season 2 or 3, you have no fucking idea this is a spinoff because you have no idea, you didn't see Denise at all. So,
and in some special episodes where Tempest Bledsoe comes through with her friend.
Yeah, I've seen some when Theo come visit.
Yeah,
So
they tried to keep it loosely attached,
right? Because on season 1, Rudy came to visit.
Yeah, and then you got Charmaine. And Lance came into that, but then the weirdest thing with that is that Lance didn't come to do. He was supposed to be on the full that last season with Melina on the full season, but he said he didn't do it because of Jason's lyric. But Jada Pinkett was on the sitcom and was in Jason's lyric.
Jada Pinkett.
That was his reason. He said he didn't do it. So, I'm like, that makes no sense because your co-star in other movies, sure enough, finished that series out.
It's quite possible that he thought that Jason Lyric was going to take him to places that it did not take him. It's quite possible.
And he was like, I ain't gonna have time for that because I'm finna blow.
Yeah, man. Then we went to Blue Hill Avenue.
Like, nigga, I was in New Jack City. Like, I was in New Jack City too. You ain't see that shit? So yeah. But
then he was on the episode of Fresh Prince. He was the kid, the basketball star with the kid.
Yep. He went to Malibu Prep.
Yeah, he went there Malibu Prep. I got a question though. Like, since it was based off of Denise, I'm just thinking, like, even though it came out a little earlier, even though Theo, what if it was based around Theo? If they had a spinoff with if he ever went to Hillman instead of NYC, like, would have competed with Fresh Prince in the 90s?
Well, the thing was though, I know that the reason that they said that the lore was that Bill Cosby wanted to be mostly women daughters is that he could play off of all the boyfriends or all the male interactions that they had.
Okay.
And also it mirrored his life at home anyway.
Yeah. And he said it was more availability for them to balance off of these different random boyfriends that would be coming into the house.
Got you.
That was the reason.
I still remember the one. I said, "Hey, man,"
because Jaleel White almost was Rudy.
The who?
Yeah,
Jaleel White was almost Rudy. That character's name was kind of like a general unisex name, and it was between Jaleel White and Keisha Knight Pulliam for Rudy.
Yep. Yep. Because that is something people don't realize, that Jaleel White has been in the game for a long time too. Like, Bubba Robinson been cast
episode of the Jeffersons.
But it's a couple of people, it's a couple of child actors that's been cashing checks a long time. Like, so Bumper Robinson and Joey Lawrence, long ass time been cashing. They was 81, 82. They was cashing out royalty checks, so they go back.
So what do y'all think about this? How does it need to? Oh, I mean, suppose it's based off of the daughter of Dwayne and Whitley
which makes sense.
Casting information.
It makes sense. So I guess my big question is, who's going to be? What's our faculty looking like? Who are the students? What are the students looking like? How HBCU are y'all gonna go?
We back? We still at Hillman?
Is this going to be hella woke? And I'm using woke like this because there are a lot of shows who
Debbie Allen's coming back too, the executive producer,
have come back as reboots, and they are trying so hard to add in diversity and inclusion. And it's like, I get that, but it gets to the point where it's unrealistic, right? So it's like, now let's say you want to add in a gay character. Okay, fine. I mean, there are gay people that are there's gonna be somebody gay at your job, somebody gay at school, whatever. But what they'll end up doing is, this person is not only gay, but they're trans, they're mixed, they're mixed race. Their granddaddy owned slaves, and their grandmama used to be pop. And it's like,
you gotta figure that out.
We don't need all of that. We don't have time to unpack all of that. Pick one thing. And that's my hope, is that they don't try to go too modern and try and end up messing up some things because you're trying to be so inclusive of everybody.
My one of my concerns is, I think they need to balance the old cast with a new cast instead of just trying to do a whole new cast.
Like have like an alumni episode, like a homecoming
you need to have
episode.
Actual Kadeem Hardison coming back as a professor, and have the dynamic of him and his wife and what's going on within them in this new era in the show too.
Hey, do we get Patti LaBelle still as his mama?
Oh, yeah, right.
We absolutely.
The chipmunk.
And you need to have Whitley mad at Patti LaBelle for not showing up to her mother's funeral because Diane Carroll's passed away.
Diane Carroll is passed away.
He didn't show up to the funeral.
I'm trying to think. Whitley needs to be Jennifer Lewis's character at the end of the show. So Jennifer Lewis was on there as the
director of the student services, or
and that's what Whitley would Whitley was damn near going into that role any damn way. Freddie would now be an attorney. Kimberly Reese is finally a doctor.
Yep.
Ronnie.
Shout out to y'all know that the dude that plays like 15 different roles on there, he's played like a member in Dwayne's band. I mean, Daryl.
Spencer. That's like Shirley Ralph's brother.
Yeah, that's her brother.
I just learned that. I'm like, oh no! But I love that. But I love that. It's like, yeah, he was doing his own thing. We had no idea who his sister was, and she doing her thing. We have no idea. Like, oh, that's what's up.
And he kept on popping up on stuff. He was a working actor.
He was on that show. I mean, man, like, like on Law and Order, where you get on one episode of Law and Order, you can be on all of them if you want.
What was the one chick? She was like on the last season. She was one of the newer cast, like with Jada Pinkett. I ain't really seen her since then. She was the one. She was with the abusive boyfriend.
AJ.
Gina.
Yeah. That's AJ, because it's two AJ Johnsons. So it's
not the dark skinned one.
Hers AJ Saunders. Hers AJ Saunders.
It's AJ somebody. I'm like, yeah. This is
AJ. She's a comedian.
Okay, I was like, I ain't seen her since the early 90s.
Bruh, she used to be, every time that she sang when the Saints go marching in on that fucking show. Funny-ish. Because it was never a good version, but she was singing her fucking heart out, baby. And I appreciate that. You got to put y'all into it, and I appreciate it.
I just think they need to balance the older cast that to bring us in. I just don't want it to be what was the one show that it was
that Boomerang. Like the Boomerang.
No, I mean that is one, but I'm thinking of the other show where they were like the football player in college or whatever. That had like 30 seasons, but
I know what you're talking about. The one with Tay Diggs. All American.
All American. I just don't want it to be just an All American. You're like, okay, man, all right, like y'all, you need to incorporate those other characters in there. I think you need to have Kadeem and Whitley be main characters. They have to be main characters to meet on this show.
Are they going to be on there?
That's what I'm saying. No, they don't have them listed as cast right now. I guess it's all new. Their daughter is the only one cast and a whole bunch of new cast members around it.
Like on a phone call episode,
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.